Sorry, I'm not real good at this. As far as like accomplishing most goals in life, I usually have to compete with having a learning disability, which basically it's dyslexia, and what it is, it's kind of hinders my ability to spell most things, but it also makes speaking at times can be difficult. I might invert one word for another or say something out of sequence and not even realize it until someone has called me out on it. So it's like dealing with a lot of like, grammatical mistakes, whether they're written or spoken. So that at times makes trying to get a message across difficult. Kind of working through it. It's, if you can't figure out how to spell one word, finding another word that'll work. Not getting too upset when someone likes to make fun of the fact that you used one word when you should have said another. Patience helps a lot. And like realizing, I mean, it's not, there is no cure for it, so it's not like something like hopefully someday I can be, it doesn't work like that. It's just like realizing it's something I have to deal with, and not getting too cynical about it either, because that doesn't help at all. It's like just trying to find new ways of dealing with it, really. It's just there. Some people have it a lot worse, so I really, I can't complain too much. It's just, it's just something you deal with, like having to wear glasses. Sometimes you have to clean them. And this would be something in the public service sector, ideally an elected position in Congress. But if that doesn't work, something doing work in the field of video. I don't know, it just seems like something that I really enjoyed. Like it was technical, but it wasn't so technical that I couldn't understand it. But it was also a very interesting field. There was a lot of different things. It wasn't just like doing one thing. You could do many different things, like learning about audio, camera work, lighting, set design, all sorts of different things like that. So I guess what attracted me was the fact that there's so many different aspects to this one field, and the idea that you really, I mean, if you don't like doing one thing, there's usually something else you could find, and you might like doing that as well. Carl Levin told me once, he's a senator from Michigan, I told him I had an interest in politics, and he said, well, make sure you have a backup career as well. So for me, it's kind of like realizing that, the ability to serve may not be possible depending on the whim of the voters, or if I actually have the money to do it. Well, it might sound a little naive to think this way, but you look at the usual patterns that if someone wants to go into like public service, which is mostly like, a politician or a public servant, something like that, like they study law. But nowadays, the idea is how we communicate with each other, and it's basically through a camera lens, and it's through a television set, or it's through the internet. If I was to like reach the the goal of getting elected and having a successful career that I was very proud of, I guess the simple message would just be thank you for the ability to do this. I guess just a simple idea that it's very American, that there really is no hurdle or burden you really can't get over. I mean, maybe it's not, you can't make it perfect, but you can try to accomplish it.